Hello, peoples. Today we are talking about judgment and judging others and taking accountability. This is a message that is very important because we all fall short. We all need things we got to work on. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. That's why I always make sure I continue to pray, ask God to forgive me for my sins, known and unknown. And I try to work on the things that God need me to work on. Before I even start opening up my mouth and trying to say what somebody else got to work on, I look at myself first. Like, wait a minute, are you doing the same thing? Or are you, you know what I'm saying, carrying yourself right? Are you doing what you need to do? Of course. Once I see that I'm doing what I need to do, and God is telling me it's okay for me to speak out and tell somebody else, then I'll tell you. But if my claws are not clean and I'm sitting up here trying to judge somebody else, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. And I'll tell you in your face, I'm wrong. I apologize. Because I'm not looking at what I need to take care of, but I'm sitting up here trying to tell you what you need to work on. God don't like that. God did not tell me to do that. That's not God want us to do. How is you sitting up there judging somebody else off of what they not doing and you sitting up here doing the same thing? That's just like, I remember when I was working at this job a long while ago, some years ago. And I was a phlebotomist at the time. And somebody was trying to tell me that I kept leaving the floor to go to the bathroom. Like, oh, they ain't never in their bay. They always leaving. And the same person that was trying to say that I wasn't doing my job was always in the kitchen, was always leaving from once they finished. Matter of fact, wasn't even finished doing what they was doing, and was concerned about me, about what I was doing. Okay. And I had a talk with that person a long time ago, and I'm bringing this up because this is the closest thing to me being able to explain exactly, something that I went through. And I had a talk with that person, and I was like, I don't know why you sit up there telling people that I'm not doing my job when my numbers on the board was 100 sticks and you had 23 sticks. Okay. Because when you in this field, you go by a certain amount of numbers. I was always at the top, But I had somebody trying to tell me that I wasn't doing my job when the numbers spoke for itself. Okay. So this is what the message is about today. It's about judging others the way you want to be judged, and being able to see your wrong before you go judging somebody else, and calling yourself a hypocrite, noticing like other people's faults but not working on your own. Okay. So chapter 7 verse 1 says, judge not that you be not judged. So don't go judging other people if you sitting up there doing the same thing that they doing. That's not right. That's not of God. God don't want us doing that. Because in the same measure that you judging somebody else, you got 4 or 5 people looking at you like, oh, they wrong. Oh, they not doing their job, but they sitting up here looking at you while you trying to tell you. It's all off of jealousy. It's all off pure jealousy and envy. That's all that is. That's exactly where that come from. Somebody upset and mad that you doing better than them when you not trying to be better than them. You just doing your job. You just being who you are. But God says, judge not that you not be judged. And then chapter 7 says, for with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged. I'm going to say it again. For with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. So if you judging somebody, saying like, oh, they not taking care of their kids, they not a good father, or they not a good mother, and you not taking care of your kids, you wrong. You're wrong. Okay? You cannot sit up there and say somebody is a bad parent because they're not taking care of their kids, or because they want or need rest, or the kids are being neglected and you not taking care of your responsibilities. You know, you can't do that. Like, or you can't say somebody is a liar when every sentence that come out your mouth is a lie. You can't do that. That's not what God wants us to do. And that's what chapter 7 is talking about. Like, for with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged. That means that you will be judged off of what you do. You will be judged off of what you say about somebody. Period. That's exactly what it's saying. And verse 3 says, why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eyes, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? So how can you sit up there and say, or how can they sit up and say, oh, they got a lot of demons in their closet, they ain't taking care of home, they not paying no bills, but you ain't never paid a bill, never came through paying a bill, never had your bills paid on time, you always late. I'm just saying, you know, you how can you point out what somebody else doing and you not seeing that you are doing the same thing? Why do you see the speck that's in your brother's eye? How can you point out what somebody else is doing, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? But you can't see that you doing just as wrong. Judging them, talking about them behind their back, poking at them. This is Matthew chapter 7, verses 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to go on to 4, and then I'm going to end this video. Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when there is a log in your own? How can you sit up there and judge somebody else off of what they wearing, what they saying, and you sitting up here doing everything that ain't even right? How can you do that, is what God is saying. If you're not working on yourself, or you not, you know, paying attention to what you got to work on, how can you pay attention to what somebody else is doing when you doing just as wrong? How can you find fault or make somebody feel some type of way just in your closet not clean? You don't even see what you got to work on, but you can see what somebody else got to work on. That's not cool. So, one more verse. And this is verse 5. It says, you hypocrite. First take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. That means that God wanted us to, when we see what's wrong with us, it's easy to have compassion, love, respect, and sympathy, empathy for somebody else, because it's like, well, I ain't do everything right. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So it's easy. It should be easy for you to forgive somebody else. I'm not even taking care of my responsibilities, or I'm not even taking care of what I'm supposed to be taking care of. But you know what? I'm going to sit here and think, you know what? I apologize, because I still got stuff within myself that I need to take care of. And this is what God is talking about. Don't be so quick to judge other people when your closet not clean. Don't be so quick to call somebody a HOE when you in your closet not clean. Don't be so quick to look at somebody like, she ain't even dressing right in church, when you haven't been dressing right in your life too. When you was younger, you know, when you was younger, you was around here doing the same stuff that half of these little young girls is doing. Don't be so quick to judge your son that he's bringing girls in and out the house when you was a little slut bucket when you was younger too. You got to understand, like, okay, once you clear that up out your system, or when you realize things that you got to work on, it should be easy and understandable for somebody else, even if they're not doing it the same way that you're doing it. God wants us to have compassion for others, forgive other people. Don't be so quick to make somebody feel bad when your closet not clean. You got all this stuff all over the place. Clothes not folded. It smell like mildew in there. It stank. And you haven't even cleaned out your own closet. God wants us to have compassion for people. You know, oh, I ain't never cheat on my husband. I never do that. Girl, she done got cheated on because of this, that, and the other. And then turn around, you find out your husband cheating on you. But you ain't have compassion for somebody else. But you want somebody to have compassion for you. That's not right. God said, clean up yourself first before you start judging other people. See what you doing wrong. Work on you. Okay, so tag somebody in this video. Share this video. I pray that it enlightens somebody. You know, for we all fall short. We all still trying to make it and do better. God bless y'all. I pray that y'all get the healing that y'all need. You know, I pray that y'all continue to forgive others, have compassion for others. That's just like in my other videos where, you know, I spoke out about a whole lot of people. See, but I talk to people. I have a spiritual business where on calendly.com/manage my time, where I talk to people. You know, I don't talk to everybody the same because the energy is different. If I'm talking to somebody that's hood, I'm gonna talk to them in a hood way, but I'm gonna still continue to be myself in a way that they can understand. If I'm talking to somebody that's of the opposite race, then I know how to carry myself. It's just the gift that God blessed me with, you know. So thank you. Like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Thank you for being a listening ear. God bless you in everything that you do. I pray that you have compassion for others, you know, because we not all right all the time. Especially if we got skeletons in our own closet that we need to clean up and heal. Okay. God bless y'all. I really pray that y'all get this message. All right. Y'all have a good day. See y'all later. Peace.